Hi, I am Rosalind Day Patterson,
And I'm Terrain Francois.
and we are at K-Band Studios with Andre Hawkins.
Andre.
So, when we were last talking, we were just getting ready to talk about the comparison of the two films.
Yes.
Okay, so now, originally, we were going to do, or we auditioned for My Past Has No Power.
Right.
And that particular script was actually for a stage play, and it called for about 7 or 8 guys. And we did not have enough guys to audition. And so Terrain asked me, he said, well, can you write again? And I said, sure. I said, give me a couple of days and let me write again. And I think within a week we had tweaked everything.
Right.
And so the people that auditioned, we actually, those are the people that are actually in the movie, My Child Before Me.
Yes.
Now, the wonderful thing is, though, this is what I love. I love how God works. The wonderful thing is, even though we did not get to do My Past Has No Power yet as a stage play, it actually worked out well. Because,
Yes.
That's right, yet. Because I had a back injury that
Yes.
limited me from doing a lot of things. And
Absolutely.
so when he asked me to write again, and he asked me had I ever thought about doing a movie, and we made that decision to turn this into a movie, it actually worked out really, really good for everything, everybody, but especially me for the condition that I've been in for a while.
Right.
But we were talking about comparing the two, comparing Home that he directed, and then comparing My Child Before Me. And there is some space, some distance, some time between the two.
Right.
But where you are now with My Child Before Me, what were your greatest challenges, or were there any?
Well, the difference was I didn't write the script. And it's easy to know where you're trying to go to, your beginning, your middle, and your end, versus someone else. So the biggest challenge was to, okay, how can I make Rosalind's vision come to screen? That was a challenge, but it was a challenge I was game for because in order to grow, you got to go through some different things.
True.
And so it was a good task. The wonderful thing was I was able to work with Brannigan Carter again. It's easy working with Brannigan. Brannigan Carter is an awesome cinematographer, and he pretty much knows what I'm looking for. And then we worked accordingly. So it was an easy process.
Fantastic. Now, every cast member, excluding myself, all the other cast members, this was their very first time performing on the screen. This is their
Right,
first
right.
time making a movie. Tell me about that for you.
Well, I'm used to having some people that's green, but not the whole cast. Now, yeah, you have experience. But it was wonderful. They were very teachable, very coachable, and they had a good personality and a good attitude. And so that's what made it easy also. Because that's very key in acting. You know, it's not a game. It's not anything to play around with. I take this thing serious. This is my life. And hey, it worked out. God worked it out. We prayed
Awesome.
together and
Yes,
everything.
Yes, that's awesome. I noticed too on film day, our very first location.
Right.
We ran into a few complications, and I looked at you on purpose. I noticed your personality, your temperament, and you were just so easy. I mean, we had to deal with a plane flying around, and we had to deal with noise in the neighborhood.
Right.
But I noticed you and how you operate in that. But how do you stay so cool and so calm?
Well, it's not my first time for one, and then I prayed about it. And I know if I come in with a nasty attitude or
And that's
anything of
not
that
you
nature,
anyway.
right? But if I come in with that attitude, it's gonna make the cast feel tense. So when I walk in the room, I understand that I set the tone, the atmosphere. So that's what made it good.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hey, thank you all for joining us again. We appreciate you, and we hope you come out Saturday, November 9th, 2019, 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5, J.W. Charlton School.
Yes.